Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Jamie, for the great introduction and welcome to Ignite. My presentation today is creating personal training clients who turn up and keep paying. So this presentation is certainly for the personal trainers that are in the room, but it's also for the owners and the managers that are here that oversee personal trainers to help create as much success as possible. The challenges and the problems that I see with personal training as I travel around is that we're using complimentary sessions to convert, which is fine, but we're back to back with complimentary sessions, we're back to back with clients, and we're not giving ourselves the 5 or 10 minutes before the session and the 5 or 10 minutes after the session to have our clients feel comfortable and to increase conversion. We know that when they first walk into your club or your studio, they're not feeling comfortable. They're feeling nervous. And they usually would feel comfortable after a couple of sessions. But what we need to do is to spend that 5 or 10 minutes before the session to maximize them feeling comfortable so they open up and tell us the truth. Part of that comfortable nature is the words we use, the tonality we use, and our body language. But in a session, it's very difficult to have a conversation, and it's very difficult to mirror and match body language. So we know we need to drop the barriers when they first walk in so that they open up and tell us the truth. And yes, we do alpha and rapport and mutual commonality and all these things that you've heard about, but we need to do more than that. We actually need to steal their words. So as an effective personal trainer, we need to listen. What habit words do our potential clients have? Is it cool or awesome or to be honest or at the end of the day? What facial expressions are they using? What hand gestures are they using? And we need to steal that and use it back throughout the complimentary session and throughout our explanation so that we build maximum rapport. And same with body language. It's not the old school body language of don't cross your legs, don't cross your arms. It's mirror and match. 2 to 5 seconds to make a great first impression. Our first goal is to have that potential client feel comfortable. So we do everything possible to mirror and match. That allows us then to move in conversion. Now with conversion, if you want to convert high, you've got to be seen as an expert in your industry. And we do that by teaching someone, our potential clients, things that they don't know. If we can teach, we'll be seen as an expert. When the barriers are down because we've built that connection, then it allows our potential clients to tell us the truth, to open up, to have a conversation, because we know that avoiding pain is the greatest motivator of human behavior for a quick decision, and that emotions is where 100% of decisions come from. So just by throwing them into a PT session, we don't get them to open up, and we can't present our personal training products and services into a manner that increases conversion. Now, as many of you know, we use an exercise history or a needs analysis to do that. That 5 or 10 minutes before the PT session, the comp PT session, it's got to be written. There's got to be a written component to what you do. That allows us then, as a personal trainer, to go through a complimentary session or to describe what we do as a personal trainer, not just talk about the red brain, the logical things, but go red to green, which means we enhance conversion. So we talk their language. But it's a conversation, isn't it? We can't just be dictating to them, telling them what's important. Because when you say it as a trainer, the client doubts it. But when the client says it, it's true. So we need to have them interacting with that conversation. And we have some leading questions to do that. Then we're ready to ask for some decisions. We can use an alternate choice or a prescriptive choice or an assumptive choice. But the simplest way to do it, even a personal trainer on their first day, after a complimentary session, is to say, hey, Mary, what did you like best about your session today? Well, you've done that type of training if you train by yourself. Okay, so you can see how doing that type of workout is going to fast track your weight loss, right? Fantastic. Well, let me tell you how we can do this regularly. What most of my clients do that achieve the maximum weight loss is train with me 2 or 3 times a week. That's going to fast track that weight loss, make sure you're comfortable on the beach in Fiji that you said was so important to you. Listen, it's just $89 per session. Fast track that weight loss, make sure you're comfortable on the beach in Bali. So what's better for you? Is it 2 or 3 times a week? 3, fantastic. Well, listen, I could see you 6 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or 7:30 on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, which is better for you. An easy way to increase conversion. But what is even more effective than that is to create secondary spend. The latest research is that if our clients have a primary spend and a secondary spend, they increase value, increases income for you guys, but it also increases experiences. So my challenge to you is, what secondary spend can you create? PT, secondary spend, MyZone, nutrition, supplementation, hairdressing, whatever the case might be. And it's not the old McDonald's of buy the burger and then buy the fries later. It's all packaged together. So my challenge for you is, yes, have PT as a primary product, but put a box together of extra value. And my challenge is, make it high value but high cost. Maybe even a cost that you think they won't even buy. And I think you'll be surprised how often they purchase it. It's high income for you, high yield, high value to the client. And even if they say no, they'll still buy your original PT, which is selling currently. They'll feel that they've got a discount when they actually haven't. So create that 5 or 10 minutes before, 5 or 10 minutes after. Create the comfort. Be able to describe and do your complimentary sessions that connect to an emotion, and create a package that you'll be surprised how many people buy. Thank you for listening. Talk to you throughout the day. Thank you.